What is the landscape of chamber music? And what do you see really as the primary role for Chamber Music America and for you?
So the founder of Chamber Music America was a wonderful early musician named Michael Jaffe, who recently passed. And he was such a visionary because it was his idea not to limit what the style of chamber music was, but just to say it's really any music that is a small ensemble with one musician per part. From early music to the Western classical music to Eastern classical music and different elements, different instruments, to vocal music and percussion. So it's an incredibly diverse field in terms of the musical style.
Are you seeing any shifts or any trends that you think aren't just necessarily reactionary, but might actually lead to some evolutions of how chamber ensembles bring their art to their audiences or to their communities?
At the moment, everyone is in crisis. This is a crisis. It's a crisis, a health crisis, but also an economic crisis, and in some ways, a field crisis. So many of them, tried different platforms to, could they play together but not be together? And we have a group actually that's been doing, kind of experimenting and doing some work in that regard. So I think, artists are the most creative. They're just so creative. They're thinking about, okay, I have to connect with my audience, and how am I going to do that? And we have all seen people in their homes giving concerts and putting them, out there for people to enjoy. I think after the crisis comes the recovery period. And I think that some of the ideas that our members and others are coming up with in terms of maintaining a connection are going to be incorporated into the way we access music.
But are there three kind of things or concepts or aspects that you think these are critical to keep in mind as you are trying to further your opportunities that relate to chamber music?
I think the first thing is know what it is you want to do, because confusion and ambiguity are not your friends. You must know what it is you want to do. After you have articulated what that is, you have to make some sort of a tangible, tactical plan to get you where you want to go. You can't just wait for something to happen. You have to make that happen. And the third thing is utilize your mentors. There are wonderful people in our field who have already done what it is you want to do. But you have to be the one to ask them to help you, ask for their advice. One of the things that I wish I had known when I was a young musician was mentors don't seek you out and ask to be your mentor. You have to find the people that you think will be helpful to you and ask them. And I think that combination of knowing what you want to do, making a plan, and asking people to help you, that is a winning combination.